Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to tell you how to make the birdhouse, and it's a prelude to UV unwrapping. So it's a two-parter. Start off with the cube, and I'm just going to put my display to negotiating with lines, because I'm going to put two subdivisions over the x-axis and make this editable, and select the top line and pull it up like this. So you get your first basic setup of the birdhouse. And what I'm going to do now is actually select these top two polygons and make the roof. I'm going to start off with an inner extrude. It's the I on your keyboard. And I'm just going to make it not too large. You see this error coming up. This is easily helped by just putting the maximum angle up to, what is it, 104. It depends on the angle of the roof that you made. Now this is correct. The polygons are not intersecting, so this is correct, but obviously these polygons are on top of the other one, so I have to make an extrusion, the D on your keyboard, and just pull it out, and I have the same problem here. There's a split, and I'm just correcting it by putting up the maximum angle again. Now the problem with the front is that it needs a hole for the bird to get into the birdhouse. So I'm just going to select the front two polygons, go to F4, and just push the S on my keyboard, and I'm going to make an inner extrude. It's going to look a little bit stupid because this is not a hole, but you can tell there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. That's not that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the knife tool, and I'm going to make a plane cut. So I'm pushing J, and the plane cut is cut all, and the plane is local, and you put it on the X and Z. And you can tell there's going to be a line here and a line over here. So that makes about 10 points in total. Now, to make the hole, I'm going to use a circle, and make it a little bit smaller, and put it up roughly about here in the middle. Now, what I need to do is go back to my house and actually put the points so that they actually intersect with the circle. So let's first, this is a little bit tricky, but the best way to do it is pick opposite points. For instance, use the scale tool, and I'm just going to put it right on the circle. And pick these ones, and first scale them a bit, and then move them like this. This one goes right on top of here, and these ones, I'm gonna scale them down and move them up so that they need to be distributed a little bit evenly, like this. Put it up, scale it, right, like that. I'm being a little bit sloppy here because this angle is a little bit steep. Now what I can do is use the snap tool and use it on 2D, and what kind of snapping do you need? Enable snapping and set it to spline, and you can actually move this the spline so that you get the proper hole. Should have done this actually in the first place, but it doesn't really matter. Makes it a little bit more accurate. There's more points at the top. It should be evenly distributed. Now, what we're going to do is go to polygon mode, and you already have these polygons selected. Use backspace, and I just cut out the polygons that I've selected, and now I can use select loop selection in the edge mode and select this loop. Now what you do is you extrude it, so that's the D on your keyboard, and put this down to 0. Push apply, and now there's an extrusion, but it's in the same spot as the edges, the original edges. And I'm just going to pull it in, and voila, there's your birdhouse. You can delete the circle, and this is your starting point for the UV unwrap of the birdhouse.